For nearly 3 decades, the Mission Impossible franchise has stood as the gold standard in modern action filmmaking. With each new installment, Tom Cruise has redefined what audiences can expect from a blockbuster. Practical stunts, global stakes, and a protagonist whose loyalty to humanity always outweighs political allegiance. But in the latest and final installment, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, the most powerful moment isn't a high-speed chase, a gravity-defying leap, or an unmasking twist. It's a quiet line of dialogue, spoken more than once, that encapsulates the soul of the entire series. We live and die in the shadows, for those we hold close, and for those we will never meet. This single sentence, part of the IMF's oath, functions as more than just a ceremonial promise. It is the emotional foundation of the Mission Impossible films and a defining statement for both Ethan Hunt and Tom Cruise himself. Subtle, easily missed, but devastatingly resonant, the line is repeated in the final reckoning in one of the film's most emotional scenes, just before a character makes the ultimate sacrifice. The heart of the franchise, hidden in plain sight. Throughout the Mission Impossible series, Ethan Hunt has continuously risked everything, not just for his teammates or his country, but for innocent people he will never know. Whether he's stopping a nuclear bomb in Fallout, scaling the Burj Khalifa in Ghost Protocol, or facing off with AI-driven threats in Dead Reckoning, his guiding principle remains the same: protect life at all costs, even when no one is watching and no one will ever thank him. This isn't about blind patriotism. It's about personal integrity. Hunt is driven not by orders, but by his unwavering moral compass. The IMF oath, especially the final phrase, "for those we will never meet," articulates the essence of that selflessness. It is also what distinguishes Hunt from nearly every other spy in modern cinema. He doesn't just complete the mission, he humanizes it. A legacy written in action and purpose. Tom Cruise has built his career on spectacle, but it's never been spectacle for its own sake. In The Final Reckoning, the meta layer is impossible to ignore. When Luther, Hunt's longtime ally, recites the IMF oath before making a devastating choice, the line isn't just for Ethan. It's for us. For the audience. And by extension, it's from Cruise himself. Cruise has repeatedly demonstrated a rare kind of devotion to moviegoers. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he championed theatrical releases when most of Hollywood retreated. He delayed Top Gun: Maverick for nearly 2 years, refusing to release it on streaming because he believed it deserved to be experienced on the big screen. When it finally debuted, the film reignited the global box office. Even Steven Spielberg acknowledged Cruise's role in saving cinema's theatrical future, telling him directly, "You saved Hollywood's ass." That dedication isn't performative. It's a philosophy. Make movies that matter, that endure, and that reward the audience's trust. In that way, Mission Impossible isn't just about Ethan Hunt's impossible missions. It's about Cruise's impossible mission to keep cinema alive, intimate and relevant in an increasingly distracted world. A farewell and a message. If The Final Reckoning is truly the last chapter in this saga, it leaves us with more than closure. It offers a reminder. The IMF oath may exist within the fiction of the story, but its sentiment reaches beyond the screen. It challenges us to consider what it means to act selflessly, to pursue purpose in the shadows, and to believe in the impact of choices that may never be recognized. Tom Cruise has made a career out of doing what seems impossible, both physically and philosophically. With this one quiet line, repeated at the height of sacrifice, he shows us that legacy isn't built on fame or fortune. It's built on meaning, on intention, on the lives we affect, even unknowingly. And so, when the screen fades to black and the credits roll, what remains isn't just the thrill of the ride, but the quiet power of a promise kept.